Hello friends, welcome back to another series of Scratch. This is the fifth part of the Scratch series 2.0 tutorial. In this we would be knowing about the pen block menu and all the pen blocks. In the previous video I told you about the looks block menu and all the looks block. So in this I would be just telling you what is the function of pen blocks menu and all the pen blocks. Many must be thinking that what is this over here. So friends, this is a program which I have created. I would be telling you about this program later in the video. But first, let's begin. So friends, pen block. These they are green color blocks and their function is to draw something on the stage. They are basically used to draw lines like this. So it is just similar to a pen. Okay, so let's begin. First we are having the clear block. Like an eraser, we are also having an eraser in Scratch. This eraser we can say clear because whenever we make anything on pen and then we wish to erase that, thing we need the clear block. Like if I am just drawing something on the stage, I am creating a small program to draw something on the stage, and we can see a line over here, a green colored line, but now I want to erase this line. So I would be clicking on clear and the line will vanish. So after clearing our stage with the clear block, let's move to the stamp block, the second block. So the stamp block, this helps us to make a duplicate of our sprite. Like I'm using the cat sprite, so I can create a multiple copies of my cat sprite with the help of this stamp. How? Let me show you. So if I am clicking on stamp, then immediately a copy is created. Now I'm dragging it, so I'm having a copy there. The only difference between these two is that I can move this, but I cannot move this one because it is a copy and it is not a sprite. Okay friends, so like this I am showing one thing more, that I have taken move 10 steps, attach it over here, and then I am going to control repeat 10, and so a number of cats are there now on our stage. After being clear with this, let's move to the next block, but first let's clear it with our clear block. So again the stage is now empty. Now we are having the third block, pen down. Pen down helps us to draw anything on the stage. Like if I am just removing stamp and I am just coming over here and putting it like this, then I'm seeing that no line is being drawn, nothing is there, stage is empty. But I wish to draw something. I wish that I could draw a line also. So I will drag pen down over here, I will put it, and then again I will do, and then I will see a green line again I can do this. So this is the function of pen down. Actually it activates the process of drawing. By default this process is deactivated, so if you want to activate it, then we have to use pen down. In the same manner, pen up, this block is just opposite to pen down, and if we are using this block, then no line will be drawn. First let me clear it, and then I am dragging my sprite over here, and now let me show you. Like stage is empty, now I want a line which is broken. So how will I do this? Move 10 steps block I'm putting, then I'm coming to pen and pen down, then again pen up, then move 10 steps, I'm putting it over here, then again pen down, and then again move 10 steps. So I am having a line which is broken into many pieces, a number of pieces. This is the function of pen up. It disables the process of drawing. So let's move to the next block, which is set pen color to. I'm dragging this block over here, and if I'm clicking on this green box, then I'm just dragging my cursor over here, but the thing which I'm observing is that wherever I'm dragging my cursor, then if I'm like over here, my cursor is on the stage, so the box turns white. If on the cat sprite, then it turns orange. In the same way, if I'm on a pen block, then it will turn green. So I can choose any color which I want, like this. So if I am choosing this, then the pen color is now green. Now move 10 steps, set pen color to green, and I am seeing green color, but it is different from this one because it is another shade of green. This color and this color both are similar. So this was the function of set pen color to. And if I'm taking another color, like I've now taken, I'm just clicking on it and going to my this cat sprite, and then so it will now give me orange color, an orange line. Again, let me clear my stage. So this was the function of set pen color to. Next we are having change pen color by dash. So like we can change the color, like a moment I am having this color, then like there is a list in scratch colors, like first red, then another shade of red, then another shade of red, then blue, then another shade of blue, like this. So if I am doing this, then on the list it will take a jump of 10 colors, and whatever color on it is landing, it will take that color. So if I am doing this and putting it in repeat 10, and then so friends, we are seeing a multicolored line. We are having red also, we are having green, yellow, orange, blue, all the colors. This was the function of pen block, to make our lines multicolored. Next we should move on the next block. So the next block which we are having is set pen color to dash. Like we can change pen color, we can also set pen color. Like if I'm giving the command set pen color to 66, then it will set the pen color to 66. It will not keep on changing, but it is now set that the line has to be of the color which is in the list at 66th number. So I think it is green because I'm getting a green line on my stage. I'm getting a green line. So the color on 66th number in the list is color green, and in that also the shade of green color is light green. Okay friends, now let's move forward. Next we are having change pen shade by 10, and for this now I am bringing my program. Clear, everyone is familiar. So whatever I would be drawing over here on my stage, it will get erased as soon as I will click over here. Then the next block is motion block. Go to x minus 170 y. So I'm putting a value over here that it has to come at this place, like I'm showing at, like over here, this is the position according to the program. Next, point in direction 90, so it will face right side. Then turn 45 degrees, so it would be facing like northwest. Set pen size to 1, so I am telling that the pen size has to be 1. We will be covering this later, but I have added in this repeat block to repeat the procedure 35 times. Move 10 steps, then I am having inside it, then pen down, then change pen size by 1. So it will keep on increasing the pen size by 1, and change pen color by 10 we are having. So it will change the pen color by 10. It will again take a jump of 10, then again, like this. So we will get a multicolored line, and we would be getting a line. We would be having a long line of 350 steps. So let's see what is happening if I'm clicking on this program. Wow. So it is a multicolored line. Over here we can see that the line is having no thickness, but now it's quite thick. This was the thing which was according to the program, to increase or to change the pen size by 1. After every 10 steps, the size of the pen was increasing by 1 and the pen color was changing by 10. This was the thing we told to the computer to do, and this is the result which we are getting. We are getting a multicolored line. So now we are clear with change shade pen shade by 10. Or let's do make another program, like I am taking change pen shade by 10 and move 10 steps, repeat procedure 10 times. So we can see different colors of color blue: dark, lighter, more lighter, lighter, lightest, then darker, 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 more darker, darkest. So we are getting shades of blue. Now if I am just putting it, I am taking the set pen color to yellow, then I can get shades of yellow. It's not clearly visible, but there are shades of yellow which we are getting. I think I should decrease my pen size. And let me try again. We are getting now a quite thin line, but it will change. So let's move forward. Set pen shade to 50. Nothing to explain, it's quite simple. Like we are having change pen color by and set pen color to. In the same way, set pen shade to and change pen shade by. In this it will set up the pen shade to 50 or whatever value we are giving. So if I am doing this and having moved 10 steps block, then what we are observing is it is quite thin. Let me increase the thickness. Set pen size to maybe 15. Okay, now we are getting a thick line and it has set the pen shade to 50. So whatever shade of yellow is at the list at number 50 of the list, it has set the pen color to that. Now let's move forward, and next we are having change pen size by 1. And in this we can draw a line like this. We have used this function, this pen block over here. So it will keep on increasing the size by 1 point, then again 1 point, and what we will get is, let me show you. I am assembling my program, and then again the same procedure is happening, and the pen size is increasing by 1. Smallest, then +1, a little more thick, a little more thick, a little more thick, a little, and finally you have got such a thick line. So this is the function of change pen size by dash. I can even increase the pen size to 10 or maybe 11, 13, 15, 60, 70 or 80 also. So because we are having a variable over here, we can change from 1 to maybe 15 or whatever number we want. In the same way as set pen shade to and set pen color to, we are having set pen size to. And in this we have to set the pen size. Like in this we are seeing that the line is thin, then it is getting thick. As we are moving, it is getting thick. But now I want to set my pen size. So I am dragging it, increasing the thickness to maybe 21, and then what I'm getting is a line which is uniformly thick, not like this, that at one side it is thin and at one side it is getting thick. So this is the outcome which I am getting. So friends, finally now we are clear with pen block also, and now after being clear with pen block and motion block, now we can draw shapes. So very soon part 6 will also come, in which we would be drawing triangle for all polygons. and we would be trying several programs also. After pen block, we would be first trying some programs to see what we have learned, and then we would be moving to control block. Because I have not given any tutorial of this block and I have used it many a times in this video, so many must be confused with this block. But no problem. In our upcoming videos, we would be clearing all the concepts related to control blocks also, events blocks, sensing, operators, more blocks, data, and how to add backdrops, because everyone knows that white is something that is quite simple and boring. So we would be doing something to make this stage colorful. So friends, for that you have to subscribe to Dashing Brothers. Please like our video, share, comment, and tell what video do you want next. We would be coming with many exciting videos. Till then, goodbye.